Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I thank you for this day. I'm very grateful of this day. I appreciate grace and mercy in this day. I anticipate in this day life, worship and praise, appreciation that you give in this day. Father, in Psalms 41 talks about being a ready writer. As we go throughout today, as we are awakening in this day, I pray, God, that we are that person that is ready to write with the pen that you give to us. We are not here on the earth to rebel, to go against the government, to go against anyone. We are here for justice and clarity. So today, as we look at our life, not through the lens of anger and hate, but we look at it with clarity. When they were ready to write in Psalms, it was like to see the beauty of life, to see the newness of life, to see how magnificent you are. It's like to take a pen and poetically write to you how much we love and appreciate you, how much we adore you. It was all the positive things that we could feel, think, and become through you. The pen was a newness. The pen was for gratitude, expression. The pen was going to write down all the words that came from our heart to our hand, to our tongue, to our hand. Everything of the piece of who you are was held on our tongue, flowing to our heart, and our hand ready to give you all the praise and glory for what you have done and what you're doing. The pen was ready to write down the words that are flowing from our soul to our heart to our hand. The pen is ready to express everything that our soul is holding and don't know how to express. So today, God, when we take the pen in our hand while we're studying, while we are journaling, as the pen begins to write everything that we felt, feel, or want to become, the pen is ready to write the truth. That our heart can explode when we read the truth of who we really are. You're giving out pens from the soul that helps us to identify the next place that we're going to through you. The pen is going to express every fear, every doubt, every trust that we are walking in this day. The pen of a ready writer from the soul of who we are. Today, God, that pen is our expression. As today we write it all down. Whatever we are lacking, we write it down for clarity through your word. If we feel hopeless, we journal it. that the pen will then turn into life of positivity, that we're supposed to be here at this moment. That the pen puts on paper everything that we can't say out loud to anyone but you. That's how important the pen is. The pen was writing down everything that was being felt. And as the pen was writing, the person could feel everything that was being placed on that piece of paper. That's how we are to feel today when we write, when we journal, when we study today. That not only does it become us, but it reveals us in clarity to ourselves. This walk is not about rebellion. It's about ascending to our true self. We acknowledge the things going on this earth, and we do the legal, systematic ways of making it right. But the most important thing is clarity from our soul of what we are doing right and where we need to improve, not so much as doing wrong, but just not connected. We made choices based upon our understanding, and we moved according to that understanding. But when we have a pen, a tongue, and a heart, and a piece of paper, it helps us walk into clarity of our decisions that we are making. When we look at the outcome of each thought that we have, and we play it out or write it out, we begin to get clarity of which decision will help us in this day. That we're not making random emotional decisions. We're not making decisions based on the quickest way to get out, the quickest way to get an answer. But we're making a decision based upon our soul growing and connecting more to Christ. So God, today I pray that as we hold this pen in our hand, we make choices that connects us more to you than to ourselves. That we make decisions based more upon ascending than staying in descension. That pen is writing out our heart's cry. That pen is writing out the love that we have for ourselves and for you and for others. That pen may start out saying all the things we don't like, that rolls off of our tongue to that piece of paper. But before we stop writing, we should also find the things that we do like to balance our day. It should never only be negativity that rolls from our tongue of life and death, but that we balance it, speak and write to ourselves how much we do love, which is taking a different route, but that we will come back to the correct connection that we know our soul longs for. We are rewriting for connection. We're not rewriting for material gain. That's automatic. But we are rewriting to be connected back to Christ. So as we take this pen today and we think about the good things of God, the love that we have for ourselves and for Him, we are ready for that piece of paper through Christ to change us from the inside. That we walk in connection with not only Christ, but with ourselves. Because we feel lost. We feel like God is not listening. We feel. But we know that our decisions are not based upon feeling. Our decisions is a reflection of what we didn't write down in our heart. Our decisions are a reflection of the way that we think and we process things. So today, we have the pen of a ready writer. We are ready to know the truth. We are ready to walk in the truth on today. That in that writing we'll see the love that we have for ourselves is really real. It's not just a feeling. A feeling can change, but clarity transforms. Our writing is to be transformed, not to feel. Our writing is to correct, not to feel. So today, God, I pray that we take the pen and we write the truth from our soul. That we find purpose in our writing. That we can even write the poetry of our heart towards you, towards ourselves. But the pen is not to beat us up, to tear us down, and to make us feel worse. But that pen is to put us in position of who we are and where we're going. That pen is to give us clarity. That pen is only writing what it knows about us, the truth of who we really are, the love that we really have for ourselves and others before we were damaged with trauma, broken with foreign words that, God, you never spoke over our life. The pen will reveal how we think about ourselves and others, only to help us rewrite and acknowledge with clarity that that's not who we truly are. The person that's writing the negativity is a broken, sad, emotionally disconnected soul. God, I pray today that we take the pen in our heart, that we take the pen of this physical world, and we gain clarity that we have been so long looking for, that we'll begin to realize that even though we had distractions, even though we were disconnected, we now have an opportunity to rewrite, to connect, to love, and become a purpose on this earth through our writing in the heart or on a piece of paper. That we should never walk around blaming someone else when we have the pen to rewrite it from our soul to our tongue, to our hand. That today, oh God, my pen is ready to encourage me the way that I encourage others. My pen is ready like a poet to tell myself how much I love myself. My pen is ready to write down the prayers for myself as I pray for others. Today, God, my pen is ready. My heart is full, and my tongue has so many words to express all that is within me that needs to come out. Because in that writing from my heart, my soul, someone else will be encouraged. From that writing of my heart and my soul, it encourages me to go a little further in life. So today, God, as a ready writer, ready to poetically write down, to encourage, to show love, to be stronger, to stay focused with clarity. My hand is ready. My heart is full. My soul is speaking. I'm ready to write it out. And when the enemy comes to present himself to you, wanting to take my pen by accusing me, wanting to take my pen so that I will not rewrite, I hide that pen in my soul, that only I know where the pen is that you've given to my soul. That when the enemy looks for the pen, they won't find it because it's in my soul. It's connected to who you are to me. When they come to accuse and I begin to write with that pen, the clarity and the truth of my soul, there's nothing that they can do, because I'm writing as a poet of this earth with clarity, and justice is in my pen. I don't have to run for justice. I write it out poetically with my pen from my soul. I don't have to pray the life of my enemies. I write it out from my soul. As you are God who reads from the soul and from the paper to execute. Everything about me is connected to that pen that you gave to me to rewrite with clarity the person that will manifest on this earth. The pen that you gave me is my manifestations of who I am in you that walks upon this earth, through you, with you, about you. So as today we rewrite the damage that was done, the words that were spoken, the heart that was broken, the trauma that we experienced, that we take that pen and get clarity from you and reconnect back to you, that we can move on through you because there's greater things ahead for us, that we continue to march towards destiny, towards purpose, towards unity on this earth with the stroke of a pen from our heart full of information. God, I pray today that everything I am to write in my heart and write on paper, that it not only brings clarity to me, but to others. We all have the pen. but we don't know what to do with it. We don't have the clarity because we don't love ourselves through the pen. Our heart is ready. Poetically, we have the words. The pen is waiting, but there's no clarity. There's no balance to write. Only confusion and anger and hate and pain and trauma is what we want to write about. But that's not your pen's purpose. That's the earth's pen's purpose. Your pen of a ready writer is to move forward, to heal, to have clarity. So today, God, I pray that we gain that clarity through the pen. Today we gain, moving forward, manifestations of who you truly are through the pen that's in our soul. Today, as we write with that pen in tears, in shame, in humiliation, in lack of trust. Today, as we write with that pen and we look at death, we descend down into the depths of our soul, from the depths of our soul, and we look at death, hell, and the grave, and we identify with the fact that we have the keys. We just never use them. But then we take the keys and we ascend to life and to writing out purpose, plan, and destiny. You've already paid the price. All we have to do is go down and take back our own life that you already so freely gave to us. And then we march to ascension because we've dwelt in dissension for too long. Our pen is ready to come out of dissension. Our pen is ready to stop living in a loop. And we accept that today. So, Father, I give you praise, glory, and honor, for our pen is ready to write with clarity now. Our pen is ready to come out of death, hell, and the grave. Our pen is ready to live in the life that you died for and rose again. So, God, I give you praise, glory, and honor in Jesus' name.